Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
he was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
that's Stella! Yeah!
Hi, today we're at the Down Syndrome Awareness Buddy Walk, and my Nana's friends Steak and Mary are also here to support Sam. And welcome to the morning show with your host Dina Blizzard.
Dina Blizzard, good morning!
Oh, what a great job. I love it. I love seeing the kids. Good morning. We're in the kitchen today. Good morning. It's Friday, y'all. We made it to Friday. Thank God. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thanks, Cindy. Good morning. Good morning. I get to watch instead of listen while at work. Becky, good morning. How is everybody? Oh, physical day. Ugh. Tammy. I went for my mammogram yesterday. Got all squished up. Good morning. Yep. I do fly out today, Autumn. So we're in Studio K, also known as the kitchen today. I know, Lorena decided to mix it up. Mix it up? Dina, what are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you. I bought these. What? Dina, what are you talking about? Anybody know what we're going to make with these today? Ba, ba, ba. I did try to take my pants off, Bob, and I told her that I was going to take my pants off. And then she told me, Bob, that a lot of people go to mammograms without pants. She said some people go to mammograms without, I was going to say feet, shoes or socks on. No muffins. Egg bites. That's right. I've got a recipe for egg bites. And for some reason, you have to use these and not regular muffin pans. Maybe they don't stick. I don't know. But I bought them. So I was going to go out and I was going to go get a bagel. And I was like, you know what? I got this recipe. Why don't we try to make it? Now this one calls for bacon, which I don't have. Girl, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Do you think bacon bits would still work? Oh, no, I ate it. Did I? I bought a ham steak. Let me see if Dean will go up and get us a ham steak. Yeah. D. Michael. He loves when I wake him up. All right, you guys stay here a second. I'm going to see if I can. Yeah, ham or I have turkey sausage. I don't know if it's still good. Does it call for cottage cheese? Let me see. Yes. I have to go get that downstairs. Hold on. Gruyere, cottage cheese, eggs. I got Gruyere. I have cornstarch, eggs, and bacon. I feel like we need the bacon. Bacon bits would work. So would deli ham. I don't have that. Any sausages. Check expiration dates. You can put anything in them. I don't have a lot. Hola, Alejandra. All right, Alejandra is now trying to convince me through messaging. She keeps sending me videos of her cat. And she goes, Dina, if my cat can do this, my cat could talk on buttons or pee in a toilet. And then she just sends me pictures of her cat just walking. She goes, if my cat can do this. I go, Alejandra, that's just a cat walking. I'm gonna send her pictures of Booby just sitting in the sun. I'd be like, I think she can do algebra. And we're in like a pet war right now. That's what we're doing. Where we just send each other random pictures of our dogs or cats and be like, if this cat can poop in this box, it can make me breakfast. Just crazy. All right, stay right here. Let me check on the sausage. You don't use cottage cheese. Hey, Dean, did you want to go to the store and get bacon? Hey, Michael. Dean. You went to Acme? Because we need bacon or steak. I'm making homemade egg bites. Just run up and then you could go back to bed. Sorry. And I might have dropped a bottle of maraschino in the basement that I need you to clean up. Or it's going to smell like an alcoholic. Or somebody likes candy. Very random conversations. This is turkey sausage, but I think it's bad. Based on the date, it's a little further than I would even be comfortable with. And now there's maraschino sherry juice on my shoes. I'm sure this is exactly how you guys start your day, right? Where you just like, by the way, we need bacon and I need you to go clean up this thing that looks like somebody died while eating an ice cream. Okay. All right. All right. I don't want to say you have to get up now, but I need ham. This is what I like to do. When Dean comes to visit, I like to wake the kids up early, ask them to run errands, and then continue asking them until they're so annoyed that they go get it. Then I make them something good to eat, and then I fatten them up. And then they have like a real like struggle with their insides because they're like, ooh, I hate it here because she bosses me around, but she does make good food. Like that. It's an internal conflict. They're like, she's my mom and I have to get away from her, but these egg bites are kind of good. Mm-hmm. That was what I thought I had, Rachel, was the turkey sausage. All right, come on, Dean. I'll whip this up and you go get the ham. Do you ever get the impression you may just be talking to yourself? Struggle is real. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I have the same conversations with myself when I visit my mom. I'm like, she's getting on my nerves. But she does make good rum cake, and yeah, yeah. It's tough. These are life choices. All right, it says to set this at 300. All right, Dean, let's go. You don't even have to brush your teeth or anything. Just go to self-checkout and get me a ham steak. It'll take 2 minutes. All right, now it says we can make 12 egg bites. Should we double it? We don't have enough eggs. We can't ask him to get eggs, too. He'll lose his mind. Did you ever ask your kids to do something and if you ask this for this, it'll be fine. But if you ask for this and this, they'll just completely lose their crap. Empty nest caused myself deep depression. Kim, I get it. I cried a lot. And then I found the joy, Kim, in not talking to children. And I love it. And I recommend it highly. And I recommend getting a hobby that has nothing to do with children. Kim's like, I found it too. No, I was fine. I was deeply depressed because you have to, because society says. And then you go, wait a minute. I can do whatever I want. Are you using liquid or egg whites? These are great questions. Wait, what? Oh. Did you guys read this recipe? Oh, Dean's up. Dean, do you want my card? Normally he says yes. That's the other thing. If you make your kids do stuff, you have to give them the money. Or they just stare at you. They're like, can you get me some milk? They're like, milk. We need milk. Can you pick up milk? They're like, here's my card. Give me milk. Okay. And then it's like they can move again. You're like, don't talk to me. He did. He didn't. He just turned around and had done so. Here comes everybody act natural. Place a 9 by 13 inch baking dish on the lower rack and fill it halfway with the boiling water from the kettle. What kettle? Set one oven rack in the middle and the other one in the lowest position and preheat it to 300. I did not read that part. Oh, maybe Athena. No, they won't go down. Nobody's down there. I'll shut the door. Dean, did you see my maraschino cherry incident downstairs? Okay. So when you get back, maybe you just, because danger. Okay. Where's my purse? Oh, my purse. Okay. Yeah, God forbid. Okay. And get any snacks that you want for the trip today. And don't talk to anybody. You'll kill them with your breath. All right. Yes, it says this, place the 9 by 13 inch baking dish on the lower rack, fill it halfway with the boiling water from the kettle. This will create steam in the oven and will help keep the egg whites to cook gently and attain a custardy, which who knew was a word, texture. Try to say custardy texture. Go ahead, try it. Custardy. Custard. We're making egg whites. We're making ham and Gruyere cheese, custardy textured egg bites. Spray a nonstick muffin bed generously with nonstick cooking spray. Do I still spray these? If I use these, do I still spray them? Anyone? Car key in my purse. You got to grab it. Gruyere. The store's pretty close. I would spray them. And then I said, no. Yes, spray. I spray them. You sure don't want a bagel? Andrea, you know how much I pay for these stupid things? All the time at Starbucks. I was like, I'm going to stop paying for these and I'm just going to get them. Cook the bacon. We're just going to use the ham. In a blender. Blender? I need a blender? Okay, this is already like a lot now. Let me ask you something. I am Octavia. Let me ask you something. When a recipe uses a word like blender, do you just get really overwhelmed? Because I do. I have all of them. I clearly don't read recipes. I usually wait for Diana to come. I don't use a blender. I make them all the time. Use your whisk. No, you don't. Use a whisk. Okay. Let's just do that. Blend until smooth. It does say pour the eggs evenly in the muffin. Fill each one with 3/4 full. Divide the bacon. Use a spoon. Press the bacon in the batter so it's not floating on top. Bake for 20 minutes until then you know the egg whites start pulling slightly away from the edges. They puff up and look lopsided, but they will settle. And then I think it goes into a different recipe about cod piccata. I don't have the second page. Okay. All right. I do love a good whisk. Buy them frozen. Too much work. Too many words. I used my whisk last night. I'm going to show you what I made last night. So good. I was cooking all night last night. Hold on. Last night I made homemade meatballs, pasta, and then I made gluten-free oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Girl, too much work. Tell Dee to pick up bagels. I don't have a hand mixer. I just have a big mixer. Sometimes I see people who seem to live happy lives with like small hand mixers, and they look like they have a really nice life. I'm not those people, but I just have so many appliances now. They all look great on the baker's rack. Okay, here we go. 6 large eggs. Do you guys just do egg whites? Are you making a bunch to freeze? No, because I don't know if I like them yet. I'm making them because we're traveling today. And sometimes, like, if I'm traveling, like, I will grab them. They're even yummy cold. Okay. Potatoes have been whisked together. Pour into the tray. 15 minutes each. Egg muffins are the whisked eggs and meat and cheese and whip it all together. Do you use this cottage cheese? I use eggs with little milk, cheese, and ham. I use the whole egg. Blender puts more air in the batter. It makes them fluffy. I'll do half and half. That's it. Put it in a metal pan, top with cheese, and bake. I use the whole egg. Don't waste the yolk. Use the whole egg. Sometimes the whole egg makes my stomach funny. But I'll do half and half. I'll do 3 and 3 this year. All right, so let's see. I just thought, maybe we should try this since I keep saying I'm going to try it and I never have. So we'll separate 3 of the eggs and we'll do 3 full. Sometimes my gallbladder. Well, I don't have one. That's really the problem. All right, so it's Friday. What is everybody doing this weekend? I'm going to Michigan. Anybody coming? It's going to be great. I love Port Huron. It's probably like the 5th or 6th time I've been to Port Huron. I love it there. I just made these and it wasn't all this, Junie, and I found this recipe, so I decided I'm gonna go all in. And then if I decide to change it later, I'll change it. All right, so those are the 3 that we separated. And now we'll do 3 regular. I thought it was Thursday. Nope. My husband and I will see you tomorrow night. Purging and cleaning, have to sell my house. I'm moving to Michigan today just for this show. Margaret, he's going to get a ham. I hope you heard me say ham steak, right? Let's just text him. He didn't really ask a lot of questions, which usually doesn't go well when it comes to Dean. Booby. All right. Maybe Tracy. I'm still kind of in the. I told him bacon. Let's see. the back of the store. All right, we'll see if that message gets to him. I doubt it. All right. All right, look at us. I know. He's going to show up on the live and be like, can somebody ask? I have a witch's party tonight. All ladies drinking and dancing in the middle of downtown. What? What does that mean? Is it like the town put it together, or like you and like 5 girlfriends were like, let's go drinking and dress as witches like that? Both sound fun, just so you know. Okay, egg, cottage cheese, shredded Gruyere. Cottage cheese, 1 1/4. Does anybody like cottage cheese? I don't know. It's so weird. Doing New Hampshire fall cleanup. Oh. I'd love a girlfriend witches party. How does one start one? Yeah, I've never heard of a witches party. I don't know what that means. I've heard of a bees party. Gone to plenty of those. What's the point of cottage cheese? Nobody eats it, right? I love cottage cheese and canned fruit. Old lady food. Yeah, why? Love cottage cheese, not the egg. My mom loves cottage. Yeah. Cottage cheese almost every day. Great protein source. Dislike cottage cheese myself. It literally looks like somebody was like, this yogurt turned out horrible. They're like, let's just call it cottage cheese. That's it. Just put it under a new name, put it in a new container. Okay, but if somebody opened it, like if they opened it and thought it was yogurt, bad. Opened it and thought it was cottage cheese, perfect. The city puts the party on every year. What city, Alejandra? I like it once in a while with peaches. Okay. I don't think I've ever eaten it on purpose. I don't think I'd be very good on a cooking show. I'd be like, guys, this is disgusting. I'd be like, I wouldn't eat it. All the people are like, I love it. I'm like, you shouldn't. Oh, that's gross, but we're going to make it. I'm wondering if this is in what I eat every day at Starbucks. That would surprise me. Okay, it's in. I actually like it in lasagna instead of regat sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I love regat. I can't get past the lumps. It's great with garlic and chives. No, it's not. Some crazy people don't understand regat either. Yeah, I don't know who those people are. Don't know what Sarge has in store for me. I'm sure I'm not gonna want to do it. A lighthouse challenge. Cottage cheese with everything, bagel, seasoning, and cucumber. What? Oh, this looks disgusting. I should never have a cooking show. How many cottages does it take to make cottage cheese? Nobody knows. Okay. Well, I think I was supposed to measure something else out. 6 eggs. 1 1/4 cups of shredded Gruyere. Who's supposed to shred it? Oh, this is a lot. Yeah, I might need that blender. Okay. Put these back. All right. You know what I don't think I have in my bag of tricks here? This little tiny one. Hold on. What I have is this. Yeah, I just have this, Mary. Yeah, I'm gonna need a nap. I do have an immersion blender. I just found it. Can I immersion this? I've never used it. Where is it? Girl. I don't even know who gave this to me. What? Boom, yes. Well, it's turned into quite a day. Let's grate this cheese. And then we're going to use the immersion blender. Hey, girl, we so crazy. This is basically a witch's party. Who's drunk? Me. I should be. Who's got mimosas? Okay. Ooh, hair. Okay. Who are we today? Is this supposed to smell like this? This is my problem with cheese. I'm like, is it good or is it bad? Use best before what date? It just says MMDDYYY. Well, where's the MM and the DD and the YYY? Oh. No, it says 12/23 of 24. Is it supposed to be this stinky? That cheese tastes better than it smells. Well, it smells like, hopefully, yeah, it smells like feet. It smells that way. Gruyere has a powerful smell. That's not the face of somebody that likes that cheese. It is not. I don't think anyone, again, how does somebody say, let's roll on this. Let's roll on it. It smells great. Like it smells like crap. It's not Swiss. Let's give it a new name. It's called Gruyere. Okay. It's going to take a while with this tiny little grater. That's fine. Where are you going? Yeah. That's why food is so tasty. Is that why? Yes, Dina, it's stinky, but it tastes great. Okay. I can't believe we're going to use the immersion blender today. You guys, who knew that this kind of excitement would be happening? And I wonder what it's like when people watch like real cooking shows where people are like, guys, this smells amazing. And we're going to use all of the appliances. And I know how to do that. You got to be a very, Ham's here. Okay. Oh, is Lulu outside? I don't know. Thank you, Dean. Oh, a ham steak. You bought the honey one, not the regular one?
Is that okay?
No, it can't be honey.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. There is a difference, though, Dean. I don't usually buy the honey one. Okay. Could you please just go clean up that cherry juice? This is a whole incident. It fell off the door. I put a little French downstairs. He has, Sarah, completely. Okay, here we go. 1 1/4 cup of Gruyere, or a blend of Gruyere and cheddar and Monterey. Oh, you talking crazy. You lucky I got Gruyere. Dean, smell this cheese. Smells like fart. Smell it. You love it. Okay. Lulu loves it. She's Lulu Pecorino. She's like, what? Yeah, everybody's saying you're going to have ants if you don't clean that up. Down in the basement, I mean. Thanks, bud. It's probably going to have to use like a wet wipe or something because it's going to be gross. All right, so that's not even a half. We need 1 1/4. Gruyere stinks because it's a type of Swiss cheese. I would fold in the cheese. Did Dean move back in? No, we were leaving today for Michigan. So that's why he's here. Mm-hmm. Is this while cooking without dye? Yeah, no, this is not. If it was cooking with dye, I would have read this recipe. No, I wouldn't. Dye would have. But I don't read, so. Gruyere cheese. Blend it before you add the cheese. Use a potato peeler on the cheese. Oh, that's interesting. So we're going to blend it before. All right. What about the cornstarch, the salt, and the pepper? And it says to blend with the Gruyere. You guys, yeah. And there'd be beans in it, exactly. All right, so this is half of a cup. Look how nice it looks. Wait, did you say not to put it in? What are we making? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing anymore. We need to come to a consensus if we're going to immersion blend this with the cheese or without. You guys figure it out while I just finish this cheese up, and I'm just going to eyeball it now because it's too much for me. So just follow the recipes. I'm going to blend it with the cheese. I never use cornstarch. Oh, just so you know, these are supposed to be a recreation of the Starbucks white egg bites. So it's like a copycat recipe. Yeah. You guys don't agree on anything. Okay. Let's put this in here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, look at that. I did a great job. Not quite done yet. Mix first, then cheese. No, I'm going to use the bacon. And I don't put that in it, not bacon. I'm going to use the ham. We'll slice it up. Starbucks sounds better and easier. You're not wrong. But I'm doing a great job. Yeah. Gruyere. I thought this was supposed to be quick and easy. I never said that. I would most likely say this is not, it's definitely not going to be quick. I'm probably going to drag it out because I don't know what I'm doing. But I just want you to know I am getting really good at meatballs. My copycat recipe didn't call for cornstarch. Okay, well, we'll try it. And we'll find out if it stinks. Together. Mm-hmm. Measure it with your heart. Okay. Okay. Very stinky cheese. But I do love Gruyere when I eat it. Gruyere. Have you ever tasted Gruyere? Yeah, I have. And I think I liked it. I had Gruyere and I think I liked it. That doesn't even remotely sound good. Hold on, cornstarch. I just want you to know that anytime I put cornstarch in anything, it's been amazing. Steve, thank you. All right. All right, here we go. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. One. I can't believe we had. Yeah. 2. Guys, this is gonna be great. Jarlsberg is stinky too. Open the box, pop out the eggs, you can get the ones at Costco. And they're probably super expensive. So we're going to try this. All right, so this is what we got. This is just egg, cornstarch, and cottage cheese. And then I'm going to open this here box. Let me move this. Costco ones are not accepted. Listen, I'm trying to, this is me trying to be a trad wife. Is everybody just obsessed with trad wives, or am I the only one? Do you guys know about the ballerina? She's a ballerina, and her husband, where'd the paper towels go? She's a ballerina, she's beautiful, and then her husband keeps knocking her up. She has like 16 babies, but she keeps making butter. You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I the only one? Okay. Oh wait, salt and pepper. A heaping and an eighth. Okay, stop it. Whatever you're doing. Michael, I need my paper towels, baby. I think you have to be a wife to be a trad wife. You're not wrong. What if I was just trad by myself? What's it? The what wife? A trad. It's a trad wife. It stands for traditional wife. And it's all about these women who are choosing in their marriage to have, I'm going to say, extremely traditional roles. I think I was a pretty, Dean, I was like a trad mom, right? You know what a trad wife is? A trad wife, it's like, I don't know, the ballerina lives on the farm and she makes butter, and like her husband is the head of the household, which fine. I don't have a problem with that. I believe in semi-traditional roles. But like, I don't know. They make butter. I don't know. I don't really know. I just know that everybody is real like mad about it for some reason. And Diana was like real traditional. I think I was semi-traditional for a minute. I was like the stay-at-home mom, like, you know, I don't know. Everybody's real mad about it. But they do make a lot of butter and like homemade bread. I can't say that I watch the show or that I know stuff. I just know that it's made a lot of people upset, and the girl's a ballerina. I can't. So I'm a trad spinster. Yeah. Stay-at-home mom who performs in bars. That's right. That is correct. I was very traditional. I stayed home. I worked the weekends in Vegas, and then I came home and I raised my children. I'm pretty sure I could be on the show. I don't. You guys talk about it. All right, let's see how this works. I have something like this, but it's not for. Okay. Let's put this in. All right, I'm a trad dude. There you go. Trad wife is like the 1950s. Stay at home, has babies, no jobs or rights. Yeah, I don't know where the rights parts come in. I don't know, because I mean, I don't know. I think it has a lot to do. Well, you know what show I was watching like crazy, and I'm slightly obsessed. And if I wasn't on a Netflix cleanse, I'd be watching it. Is the one, and somebody's got to tell me what it's called. It's the one where they weren't Amish. They had a whole bunch of kids and they were real strict. And then 3 of the kids move out, and one got married, but then eventually got divorced. And the other became a model, and then the girl went crazy, but then she ended up being like the most normal of all of them. And then the mom and dad get separated. You guys know what I'm talking about? Just so you know, this is very accurate description. For anybody that does know what I'm talking about, you're like, I know what show you're talking about. No, it wasn't Mormon. No, it wasn't the Duggars. No, Plathville. Thank you, Amy. Right there, Plathville. I'm telling you, you guys, that show is kooky. I was obsessed with it, especially the dad. First, I was obsessed with the mom, and I was just like, But then the mom went crazy and she was like, no, I'm out of here with little explanation. And then she went off, found a boyfriend. Oh, they nuts. And then he started going to the gym. I literally sound crazy. I know it. But if you watch the show, why are you using an immersion blender on your eggs? A, because I'm so lazy to get out the blender. And yeah, it doesn't look at Kyle. You just never know. Listen, okay. The dad creeps me out. I can't watch a full episode. Julie, but then the dad who was like super dorky and like just right. I don't know why I sang that song. But then he went to the gym. And so from like here down, he was like, I do have a bullet. I mean, not that kind of bullet. Okay, you know what? This is tricks. Bullet blender. Look at my face. Somebody said, don't you have a bullet blender? And that's why I said, yes, I have a bullet blender in the kitchen. I wasn't pointing. Okay? Get your minds. You're trying to trick me. Okay? He's still weird though, even though he got into shape. He is. I haven't watched it. He's found some poor woman into thinking he's normal. Look at you. No, they're not going to make it in the oven. All right, here we go. So do I have to put this? Okay. Does this have to be immersed into this before I turn it on? Oh, no, there's a button. You guys are trying to trick me into saying dirty words, and Diane's not even here to say, why do you make me say that? Okay, that doesn't want to work. Let's try it here. Okay. All right. It's going to be lunchtime by the time. Like this? Ooh. How do you know if it's working? Oh, it's working. Oh, she liked it. You have to hold it down. I'm doing a great job. Oh, wow, look at me. Woohoo. Guys, look what I did. Okay, let's pour in the butter. Let's fold in the cheese. Fold in the cheese. Oh my gosh, so stinky. Fold it in. Oh, it should be here. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Look at me. Let's pour this in and get some ham in here. Okay. Then blend again or fold. Okay, we just fold it in and then blend again or fold. We are fluid. So these egg bites are gonna be for like, no, they're gonna be fine. Here we go. It's fine. We're gonna be so quick now. Now that we got the hard part out of the way. By hard part, I mean mixing eggs. All right. Look at us. I did. I sprayed it a little. All right. You know I got to be quiet. I got to focus. All right. So we should have enough for 12. And it says to fill it about a 3/4 of the way. Leave enough room for some ham. Oh, we did great. All right. You guys, we did a great job. All right. Last step, ham steak. Ham steak. I can't forget our baking sheet of water and a kettle. Let me just put this ham in first. Girl, if these are good, I'm going to lose my mind. Listen, have you been like a bad cook your whole life and then you just started cooking? Chop it tiny. Is it cooked? Yes. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, if you follow a recipe, sometimes the food tastes good. That's where I am in my life. Like, I'm honestly surprised when stuff tastes good. Like, guys, this is amazing. Does anybody, when they're cutting up ham, think of Dexter? Because it's such a good opening. And every time I cut ham, I'm like, that could be a finger. I did preheat the oven. Okay, I gotta focus. I can't look at you. I don't want it to be my finger. Oh, I'm doing such a good job. I can't believe that we're doing this. Okay. This looks really good. Okay. We cut up some ham. You love ham. Christy, you love ham. Everybody loves ham. Don't say that. All right, so let me show you. So I'm just putting a little bit of ham into each cup. Oh, look at us. It says you got to push it down so that they're hiding. It's called hide the bacon. Hide the ham. That's a different game depending on who you're talking to. But this one's called hide the ham. These are called hide the ham. Hide the ham egg bites. You shouldn't play this with everybody. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That looks so good. Eileen, we are. Okay, so wait. On the low tray, we're going to put a 13 by 9 kettle dish for some reason. And then up here, we're going to put, all right, here's 13 by 9. I got some water here. I wonder how much water you're supposed to use. All right. Putting it into the oven. I don't know why. That's what it said. All right, it's in. All right, so now how are you supposed to carry this? Huh. It's supposed to be hot. Yeah. No, I have like a hot. Oh, this isn't easy. How are you supposed to carry this? Like a spatula? You should put it on a cookie sheet. Why they say that from the beginning? Are you supposed to cook it on a cookie sheet? Put it on a cookie sheet forever? Or just to transport it? Hold on. Wait a minute. These dogs are like, what in the world are you making? Like, do like this? Just to carry it while it's cooking. You guys are all giving me different answers. If these fall on the floor, I'm going to be so mad. Stupid. All right, I got it like this. Transport it to the rack. Okay. Stop it. You're so funny. Andrea bought me backup breakfast. But we're gonna wait.
It's not Friday if you don't have a bagel.
I know, but I was holding out for this.
I know. Well, you can still hold out for that.
Right.
You got a wrap and not a bagel.
Oh, okay.
He has a bagel.
Oh, you're the best,
Have a great trip.
Andrea.
Hi, guys.
Thank you. Andrea says hi, everybody. Mm-hmm. Cookie sheet with water, then silicone pan in the water. I didn't do that. It didn't say that. Divided is just so you know, and then it's just. All right. Well, we'll see. I just put it right on the rack. We're gonna see what happens. I put the water in the bottom one. The water is in the pan in the bottom, the 13 by 9. And that is to keep it, I guess, the custardy smell or, I don't know, texture. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. But it's done. Timer. 20 minutes. Time is it? 9:47. Done by lunch. Creates a steam bath. Thanks, Andrea. Thank you. Dean, your bagel's in here, bud. Or you can wait for an egg bite. Okay. Thank you. Marsha, the handyman fixed the stove in the sense that he unplugged it. So now you just light it with a flame like a ticker. I have to get a new one. But yes, I know. Yeah, now Janice, this is what this really looks like. I wish there were more cooking shows like this, where people are like, this is what this actually is like, especially if you've never used your immersion blender. That was really fun. I'm not lying. I enjoy me an immersion blender. So last night, I'll show you what I made. Anytime that I haven't been traveling very much because I haven't been doing many shows. But anytime I'm traveling and I leave the kids here for a bit, I try to make sure that there's some kind of food. So last night I made homemade meatballs. And I made these. Oh my gosh. Sharon, you would love these. And Mary, hold on. Look. These are homemade gluten-free oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. And I think next time I'm going to make them with raisins. So good. Guys, dare I say the greatest breakfast food ever. I do use my air fryer, Aliana. I love it. Like if I'm making like if it's just me, I mean, I think mine is a pretty good size one, but like I'll make Brussels sprouts in there. The Brussels sprouts with a little bit of oil, a little bit of Parmesan, put them in there. They're so crispy. And then when they come out, you put just a little bit of salt and put a little bit of balsamic. So my goodness. Yeah, I also made the homemade meatballs, the cookies. I had my last class last night, which was exciting for my class. And everybody was so lovely. And everybody's kind of reading little excerpts from their stories. Yeah, nuts or no nuts and chocolate chip cookies. I can go either way. I will not take a hard line on this, Athena, because I think that it depends on my mood. At LaFive, listen, nobody likes Brussels sprouts, but if you put them in an air fryer and you fry them up and then you put a little balsamic, you would love it. You would love it. I hate cookies. Margaret, are you a murderer? Why don't you just come out and say that? I hate cookies and sometimes I murder people. That's basically what you said. I don't like raisins unless it's in an oatmeal cookie. Do you see what I'm saying? It has to be in the right room. Like, you know how there are people in your life, you're like, if I was at a party and I just saw them once in a while, like at a party and there were other people like as barriers, then I love that person. But like me and that person alone, like having like a coffee together, not at all. Don't want that. That's how I feel about raisins. Does that make sense? I feel like it does. Janet, I have a great recipe for gluten-free oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. We should make them maybe sometime during this holiday because I don't think we've done them because I was still practicing with them. But it's just the gluten-free flour and gluten-free oats, and then everything else is like the same, like the brown sugar and vanilla, eggs. It's the dough is. I do hate cake. Okay, Heather. I don't want to say you're not welcome here, but we have standards here, and we do not allow for hate speech. That's considered hate speech. Nobody likes cabbage, Malene. I don't even know why you'd ask that question. That's just crazy. I don't understand cabbage. I mean, I barely understand lettuce. So you throw cabbage in and I'm out. I don't even know what you're saying. I just feel like it's soggy lettuce. It doesn't have any taste. Yeah. No, nobody likes cabbage, Mary. Mm-hmm. Cabbage, no. Slaw, yes. I could enjoy a slaw once in a while, but not a lot. Cabbage is more hate speech. Yeah, how come I'm not getting, that's a C word, TikTok. Why don't you block me for that? I think you should block me more for the word cabbage than for the other word that you keep blocking me for. So anyway, what did I say, 47? 47 at one end. So 47, 56, 57. Is that right? What's this, 20 minutes? Is that what I said? 20 to 25. Let's look. All right. Now I'm going to say that if I got good at this recipe, this would be a good recipe to like make at the beginning, like on a Sunday, and then you'd have it as you're walking out the door. All I need is an egg bite in the mornings, like protein, a little bit of fat, something. Give me my lemonade. I'm out the door. I'm on the road. I'm ready to go. But cabbage, pork chocks, and cornbread, you just haven't had some cook it right. Maybe. Brussels sprouts are basically baby cabbages. Stuffed cabbage is delicious. Well, that's the thing, is you stuff it with good stuff. It overpowers the cabbage. Somebody brought up polenta the other day, and I lost my mind. I was like, my mom's like, oh, I love polenta. I was like, I know. because you gave it to us and with no taste. Diana hasn't touched a morsel of salt in 40 years. Probably why she looks great. But she doesn't enjoy taste. And I do a little bit. Fried cabbage is really good. Now we're talking. Is it on a stick, Barb? What are you talking about? I've never heard of fried cabbage. It's so funny. Pulled pork. Oh. The only thing I don't like is capers. But if it's on salmon, then you do. She's like, no, yes, you do. Yes, you do. If it's on salmon, caper's good. Anywhere else, caper's bad. You know what I'm talking about? Cabbage, good. Cabbage soup, a real good weight loss food. Really? I thought you were going to say cabbage, bad. Cabbage stuffed with other meats, good. That's how you can do it. What's a caper? Okay, hold on. How are we sending each other all these animal videos and you don't know what capers? Capers, they're weird. They're like pickled balls of rocks that they pickle. And then they're really like salty. And how do you explain a caper? Like baby olives, salt bomb. These are their words. Chicken piccata. You've had them before. It's like either on a salmon or a chicken piccata. They're little green rocks. I got this at a Goodwill, Cindy, forever ago, and I love it. It has a hood. Girl got a hood. Salty peppercorns, pickled rocks, lemony chicken. And sometimes I like to pour them around the floor. That was a separate episode. That was not. It was kind of caught on camera, but it wasn't. Melinda, I don't know. I put my thermostat on eco mode, and I don't know what that is. But now the thermostat is deciding. It is Kathy's, but I poured right on the floor. 9:56. We have 11 minutes. I'm gonna put it on for 13 minutes. All right, they looking good. They looking like they want to be something. Eco mode just adjusts this up. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. I thought eco mode was gonna like learn what I wanted, but now I'm just going with whatever the thermostat decides. I don't know. Learned your temperature. I know, but I haven't touched it. Yeah, so I don't know. It doesn't care what you want. It does whatever it wants. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, Alejandra. Anyway, so it's Friday. Today we'll be traveling to Michigan. I'm sure you'll see some videos on Instagram of me wanting to kill members of my family or vice versa. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of move around, but we are due to start our first Walla this Sunday. We're gonna be bebopping, so I imagine we might be a little bit late, but we're supposed to be coming. I tried her recipe and didn't care for it. Maybe I'll try it again one day and change it up. Which one, Mary? But I don't have any of these and I don't feel like cooking, so now I'm grumpy. I believe we're at 7:00 on Sunday. Do you need to practice any lines while the eggs cook? Probably, Kyle, now that you're saying it. Now, my favorite part of the show is when we do something called the Battle of the Ages. And And the kids don't know what questions I'm going to ask. And my mom doesn't know what questions I'm going to ask. But it's old people against young people. And it's the best part of the show. We haven't done it in a while. So I got to think of some questions for this weekend. Does make me laugh. Pasta fazool, I'm probably going to post today. So that you'll have, that's what we're making. We're making pasta fazool. It's like a nice, warm pasta dish. Of course, she's going to try to put beans in it. So watch out for that. So that's coming. Okay, Sherry keeps trying to get me to go to this hot yoga thing. I think I did hot yoga once and I passed out. She just texted me. Does anybody else do hot yoga? Has anybody else passed out at hot yoga? Yeah, I think it does. It can, and it doesn't have to, Kathy, but most of the time she would put beans in it. I don't mind beans in pasta fazool. That's how we grew up eating it. So, and it's like the protein in it, which I think is good. I'm going to throw this out there. Has anybody ever heard of swamp stew? No. What is it? Swamp stew. Yeah. What's in swamp stew? The little just pasta and beans, so it'd be odd not to have beans. Yeah, pasta fazool. Kim. Shrek probably made it. Doesn't sound appetizing. It's made with alligator. No. We have swamp cabbage in Florida. What is that? Is that alligator? Does it have a possum in it? When I was in Florida, I had it out to eat. It was delicious. No. I doubt we will be highlighting it on Cooking with Di. I doubt it. It's made with turnips or collard greens, great northern bean sausage, rotel tomatoes, nor vegetable dip. I've never heard of it. I made it a few months ago. This week I made a double batch for myself and my daughter. It's so good. Okay, so Mary said there's no alligator in it. Collard greens, great northern beans, sausage, rotel tomatoes, nor vegetable soup. Gator tastes like chicken. Somebody coming in, Meredith, it's trying to make it. She's like, guys, I really don't think we should let go of this alligator thing. They're like, it's here. We had it on the table. Let's not take it off. Let's take it off the table. She said it's filled with beans. She's like, what about the alligator? We're like, it's not even in it. Says, I'm from Jersey too, and everyone pronounces it incorrectly. Pasta. Are you saying, Jeanette, you're saying pasta fagioli? Is that how you're saying? We say pasta fazool. Yeah, Carrie, I saw that today is World Menopause Day. That's what we needed. A day. One day out of 365 to talk about how awful we sweat for the other 364. How about every day is Menopause Day? Because that's how often menopause happens. Every day. I saw that today. I was cracking up. I was like, how about this? How about every day that I suffer with it, I punch you in the face? And then every day would be Menopause Day. Because it is here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, menopause day. I didn't know. What's today? October 18th? I wonder why. I wonder why we got this day. They were like, these ladies, they were like, listen, menopause day, it's got to be a cold day. Okay, it can't be a hot day because those ladies they'll riot in the streets. Okay, it's got to be in the fall. They were like, we should do it in the winter. I'd be like, I don't think they're going to wait that long. I think we should do it in the fall. Mm-hmm. They're all really excited. Like there's no real holidays around it, so they won't be stressed out. My birthday is menopause day. Happy birthday, Jessica. Mm-hmm. The worst is when you begin sweating in front of a room full of teenagers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. They're like, well, we got this extra day. Nobody wants it. 12-year-old grandson asked me what would be the same for boys, the same as girls getting their period. I told him maybe you could just get in there a couple days every month. I mean, I feel like older men who have experienced being around women for a long period of time have learned to just keep your mouth shut and just, the workings of the biology of a woman are mysterious. And they have learned to just walk away or keep your mouth shut or pray. That's it. Those are the options. Okay. But you think about young men who have, maybe they grew up in a house full of boys. They don't know nothing about girls. That's why anytime that somebody just has boys or is like, I don't tell my son about period stuff. I'm like, please do. Please tell your son. You are ruining it for whatever girl comes down the aisle and is trying to explain to her husband why she's a nut job because you never mentioned that sometimes we act like nut jobs. Mm-hmm. I keep a hidden stash of my wife's favorite treats. And there is a man that knows things. Mm-hmm. 4 more minutes. I had the timer on now. Mm-hmm. Crouch to the no matter. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Penny. Somebody was just talking about the peacocks. Yeah. Please talk about your period as much with your sons as you talk about it with your daughters. I hope you're talking about it with your daughters. Taught my son at 7 what PMS was. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I just remember Dean's face when Jacqueline was just having a complete breakdown one day. We both just stood there because she was a complete nut job. Both just stood there and he looked at me. He goes, what's going on? I said, oh, this. Oh, she about to get her period. He was like, how long does this last? I said, oh, not long. Like maybe a few days, like a week before her period for like 2 or 3 days. He was like, okay. I was like, but then for the rest of her life. And he was like, what? I was like, mm-hmm. Yeah. And that one's going to do it. And then I'm going to do it. And then eventually we're going to sync up and then the house burns down. And that's called loving your family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I should have taught my boys more, but oh boy, did they know when it was happening. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 3 girls, 15, 12, and 7, and my poor husband just hides. Yeah, run away. Run away. So that's what happened when my sister-in-law's house burnt down. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. Bob, if too many women sync up at the same time, your house burns down. It can't withstand. It's like poltergeist. And don't get 2 ladies going at each other at the same time. Mm-mm. And here's the funniest thing. Did you ever get into a fight? Like, you're all synced up. You're all like right in the middle of it. You're just like, oh, there's 2 teenage girls. You're like, oh, let's do it, right? And then all of a sudden a guy will get in the middle. Hey, everybody, calm down. And then you just beat him up. Anybody ever have that? Have a man get in between 2 girls that are fighting? You're just like, what are you doing? Why would you get in the middle? Do you think we need you in the middle? And then it's another fight. I work at a daycare center with all women. We all sync up eventually. And that is not a good few days. Is it time? It's got 40 seconds. Let me look at it. It's not ready. It looks like it wants to be, but it's not. Let's put it on for 2 more minutes. It says you will know it's ready when it starts to pull away from the side. 3/4. Divide the bacon. So it's not bake for 20 to 20 in the middle rack until the eggs are set. You'll know when they're done. Start pulling away slightly from the edges. They may puff up and look lopsided, but they will settle and deflate as they cool. My boss used to, my son's girlfriend, now we all synced up, and he's like, I don't like this because there hasn't been another girl in the house for 15 years. Yeah. Did they overflow? And one did a little bit. My boss, yeah. My mom told me now on a cycle like the moon and the sun, she told me it's a beautiful thing. I have 3 kids. I still don't see the beauty in my cycle. I had a hysterectomy before my daughter got her period. Not sure anyone would have survived us. Yeah. It's not pretty. What will happen? Will that happen in the silicone? That's a good question. But they're not browned at all. Yeah. Hello, Mark. We're cooking egg white egg bites. They are Starbucks imitation egg bites. No, Joey. In fact, they're going to be eventually, maybe not this time, better than Starbucks. And you'll be like, Dina, did you bring me some egg bites? Do you have any in your pockets? That you're going to be like, Dina, come stay in my house. We're going to go to the balloon festival and you will make me egg bites. Yeah, my dad had 4 girls. I can't wait to go back to the beginning of this. Oh, Tanya. You can turn up the heat a bit. How about 300? Turn it up a bit. Yeah. Yes, they do pull away, said Bobby. Yeah. My grandmom was one of 7 girls. And how do you even? My dad had 8 girls. Wow. Could you imagine? That's like your own sorority. You're like, there's all of us. We're in the same sorority. That's so crazy. So crazy. Guys, I can't wait. They better be good. Yeah. One of no boys at all. Oh my gosh. My girls were talking about daughters, right? Yeah. Yeah, Claudine. My mom was one of 10 girls with 3 brothers. 10 girls, 3 brothers. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Well, my girlfriend, Dean and her son were the oldest. They were born the same year. They were in the same class. And then I had 3 kids, and then she had 13. So do you figure they're 24 now, and there are 13. I think the youngest probably like 6 or 7 now. But she was one of 11, so she didn't think that was weird. She's Catholic. Oh, Fran. I have a new man friend. We're going to go to a concert tonight. Fran, good for you. Have a good time. Get yours. I can put on your new underwears, Fran. No, Janine, she has to come here. Yeah, my mom and her sister were the first girls in our family after 4 boys. Mom had passed away before they were 9, so I wonder if periods were even talked about. I doubt it, right, Tara? 7 girls, 5 boys. Oh my gosh. She goes, I have all new underwears. Fran, how many dates have you gone on with your new man? Fill me in. Give me the details. How many times? Where'd you meet? How many times have you gone out? What concert? So exciting. Thanks, Missy. It's tomorrow night, right, Missy? Yeah. Didn't Fran swear off men in a previous life? She might have, Kim, but a woman has the right to change her mind at any point. Just be like, you know what? I'm into it. I'm bored. Yeah, we want some details. Met online. Been dating for a few weeks. What app did you meet on, Fran? What's his name? What's the concert? They should not have come in a buy 6, get 2 free pack, Shakendra, because you know we're against buying packs of underwear. Do not get me started. She said Facebook dating. Okay, just ignore Shakendra. Facebook dating. And what concert are you going to? What does he do? So exciting. Should we check the oven? Oh, they doing something now. Oh, they pulling away. They pulling away. 2 of them. All right, they doing something. They thinking about it now. Gonna go see Debbie Gibson. Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. Debbie Gibson. No. You can save your grocery money by making your own egg bites. And you go and wait till Soma has a sale. And then you go, do not buy pack underwear. Tanya, I will check you in Vegas. And if you have pack underwear on, I'm going to know. Look at my face. We're rising our standards. Sherry, you can buy 1 nice pair of underwears. Look at my face. Mine are all beige. Okay. Heather, how long have you been here? Heather. You guys. I got to get some new underwears. Thank you. Stop it. Meredith, you're not going to. I'm telling you. Yeah. Listen. Okay. What if I wear the good underwear during the day, but I sleep in pack underwear? Fine. But at some point, you have to get 2 pairs of nice underwear. You can't do 2 pairs of nice for an emergency trip to go see Debbie Gibson. Ladies, just for yourself. Be walking around. Be like, it's fancy underwear day. It's Friday, fancy underwear. There's not a Soma here. Oh, really, Meredith? Because you can order it online. Patty Jack, stop it. Listen, I just bought myself some sassy leopard print undies. Boom. All right, I think they're ready. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Oh, they look great. We did a great job. All right, turn this off. This off. Oh my goodness, they popping out. Somebody's at my door. Who's at my door now? Somebody's trying to look for egg white egg whites. Oh, it's the FedEx guy. Hey, be fine. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Look at it. Let me get it onto a plate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They do look amazing. I should let them cool for a second, but we're not gonna. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. Oh my, insert a toothpick to check for doneness. I didn't think to do that. Here we go. Does it look like them? It does, I think. Totally ready. Oh my gosh, can you see it? Yeah, look. Oh, the girls just came home. Girls, perfect timing. Oh, look at the inside. It looks so good. Look, TikTok. It looks like, uh-huh. Ignore this call. No, ignore. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it. It is still janky, Bob.
Oh my god, what the heck? What's this?
It's light and fluffy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You want one?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh.
And the ham is perfect and the cheese mixed in.
Look, she's crazy. What is it? What's that?
Lady, it's so good. You want to try it? No. It's got ham in it.
Ham, where's baby?
Yeah, it would be great with a little bit of salsa on it. Girl. Mm-hmm. Always so loud. Mm-hmm. It's the immersion thing. The immersion thing was the kicker. These are really good. You put mayo? Mm-hmm. Guys, really good. All right. We'll do these. I'll put it together. I'll post the recipe. I'm going to eat another one. But totally worth it. Oh my gosh. With a gluten-free biscuit. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look how good that looks. Look at it, TikTok. Can you freeze them? Sure. I will. Maybe I'll see if we can fit it into the schedule somewhere during this holiday season. These would be great. Mm-hmm. Price it out. Ingredients and time and compare to Starbucks. It's better. In fact, I would also add some spinach. Girl, you did a great job. I didn't think I was going to like the cottage cheese in it. I'll see if I can't find the link to it and post it. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. It's good. Mm-hmm. I will say that I think getting this thing is important because I think they probably would have stuck and been, no, you can't taste the cottage cheese at all. I think I'd be making a very different face if I could. I'd be like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And prep time is probably faster if you're not talking. Exactly. All right. Wrap them in sets of 2. Put them in a gallon Ziploc bag for the freezer. Mm-hmm. Totally worth it. Totally worth it, you guys. You guys is. Hold on, let me put it on a plate. Let me plate it up so you can see how pretty it is. And they kind of pop out of this thing very easily. Hold on. Girl. I can't believe we did it. Oh my gosh, you can smell the Gruyere. Gruyere? Gruyere? You can smell the immersion blender. It's just so yummy. They look weird, but they taste really good. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Ah, look at us. Will they turn out if in a metal pan? I don't know. And the stinky Gruyere cheese is really good. I did spray the pan, Janet. So I'm not sure if they would pop out without you spraying it, but they look just like Starbucks and they're so good. So this was 6 eggs and it makes 12. And the Gruyere was that block. And it was like a cup and a half of the cottage cheese and then some salt. The cornstarch, I think, was really good. Like I'm saying, anytime I put cornstarch in anything, it's like great. Mm-hmm. So you're going to love them. Is the pan full-size muffins or smaller? I think they're full-size. And they come out fine. So this is just a regular pan. I'm sure you could use anything. Yeah, bacon would be good. I like the ham. But super yummy. So there you go. Yeah, I have to do that too. I know. Look how much money you saved, right? I mean, how much are these? Well, they're usually in packs of 2. So I would have, if I chose 6 sets, I don't know what I spent, like $6, $36. I mean, that would have saved me an hour of time. I like making them myself. Like, they're fine if I'm out, but they're expensive. Feels expensive. Yeah. Yeah, we use whatever cheese we have on hand, like bacon and Gouda. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just like making it myself because it is so good. And I like how the house smells. And I like that I made meatballs last night. Oh, I got to show you the meatball recipe. It's so good. All right. That's it, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing those of you that are going to make your way to Michigan to see us in Port Huron this weekend. If you're going to miss that, come to Wausau, Wisconsin in a couple weeks in November. So we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. And in between, I'll be finishing up some writing and doing all the things. But yeah, I hope you have a good one. And like Judy from Saskatoon and good time Andrea, who also dropped off bagels, so we have lots to eat here. Do something nice for yourself or others today. I hope you have a great weekend and a relaxing weekend. Go out and get some apple cider and all kinds of yummy treats for the fall. But I'm sure we'll have lots of stories. Pay attention to Instagram because we'll be on the move and there's always something funny happening. So thanks for watching as always. Have a great day and a blessed day. And I'll see you guys Monday morning. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.